Talk to us about that.
Yeah, no, the fact that streaming giants are now taking local content and not just buying, commissioning as well, all across the continent and even now in Kenya. It's I think increased bread for actors, right? But I want to know what it has done for your careers personally, and what do you think it'll do for the scene, like in 5, 10, 15 years? Let me start with you, Faiz. Because Volume is on Netflix, but Showmax as well, picking up shows everywhere, and commissioning as well, and not just buying a one-off.
What it has done for, let me say, for the industry, at least it's bringing money in, and that means an actor atalipwa vizuri. Ni venye bado tujafika hapo, but again, Netflix, of course Netflix ishafika, but they're still not sure about the business, because the film business in the country at the moment, it's picking up, but it's very slow. So Netflix are not here like wamesettle kabisa.
Ni kama wana test the waters. Okay.
Yeah, but Showmax is doing pretty well, because kama neza tembea tu tower and then I see a bus with Pepeta with Sura Brahim hapo, that means the local man ana get to nini. But what the complaints I hear from our Kenyans is the subscription process. Nonaka Netflix, they complain about the process, but Showmax is really doing well. So that means in the next, of course, the future tunatoka kwa TV kabisa. Tunaenda online fully.
It's because people are now gaining an interest, and you can actually see that online, gaining an interest with particular faces. Or I love Shiko, so I'm going to watch anything that she does. So it creates more syndicated shows, and that's how Americans have been able to sell specific shows. Shiko, I'd like to know how it's worked for you as well, because I know this is the distribution I was telling you about. Distribution, we talked about South Africa in comparison to Kenya. You want to just highlight that again?
Again, I think I just echo what Faiz has said in terms of like the streaming platforms are there. They've come into Kenya and they're still trying, as much as, yes, we want them to push our shows and to buy our shows and do all those things. At the end of the day, we need to realize that it's a business, so we need to also support our own in terms of like paying for these subscriptions, watching our shows, increasing the numbers, so with the increase in numbers, with the increase in subscriptions, it means there's more bag for everyone. Everyone gets to eat, and more shows get to be produced, more entertainment gets to be put out there. So I'd say it's just more of like, let's stream our own for them to even be able to gain confidence in investing much more in Kenya.
You talked about how in South Africa an actress just bought a house from just one film.
My age.
Yes.
My age.
Unasema the pressure is getting worse. Simply because comparing it to other markets, then Kenya is also we're seen as a giant in terms of tech and absorption rate, but then when film, it comes to
not quite there yet.
Even music, and I usually tell people that music and film go hand in hand. I mean, look at Nigeria. Nigeria started with films. We were laughing at them, and I laughed at them a lot, simply because a friend of mine called Ian was telling me, oh yeah, you Kenyans, you take 3 months to develop one film. In Nigeria, we shoot part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 in one day. Because they don't care for the technique, really. They care for the stories, and that's important. Do you feel like Kenya has the right stories to share with the rest of the world?
Yeah, we do. At the moment, we are so assimilated by the Western culture. So we want to do things that in a merge, ama in a align na what Hollywood is doing. But if you watch our films like Shimoni, it's a film that's talking about our culture. I hear uko kitambo there was a film that was banned because walikuwa na show venye watu wetu wa Wakamba venye hiyo stereotype tunakonga nayo. So ilibaniwa cause it was too, I don't know, graphic and nini. But mse alikuwa na tell venye uko it happens. So I think our audience maybe still doesn't buy that we can just do our thing the way Nigeria showed us that black magic iko. So huku bado tumezoea ghost akipotea ya Hollywood.
Rogi guys.
Exactly.
So we're gonna get back